Hey everyone, in this video I want to go over the Python progress bar. So this is a pretty cool features that you can incorporate into your coding, because when you do a lot of data science and PyTorch and stuff like that, when you use the tensors, it is easy to see the progress. Sometimes it can take a while, but it gives you kind of an idea. So today I'm going to cover a few Python libraries to be able to see the progress bar. So the first one that I'm going to cover is the one that everybody knows, tqdm. So first thing you need to do is import a pip install tqdm, and then you can use the tqdm. So let's say start with the simple example first. So we're gonna import tqdm, and we're gonna import time, and then we're gonna do the for I in range. So here without the progress bar, let's say, and we can do print I. And then we can do a time dot sleep. Let's say sleep 1 second, and then we can run it. See, as you can see, it's going to take a while, so we're going to cancel that, and then we're going to use the tqdm. So all we have to do is we're going to wrap it with tqdm, the range, and we're going to reduce it because it's a little too much. So let's say 100, and then so you get the idea. See, as you can see, so if we don't want to print if we just want to see the progress bar, so I'm going to cancel that. It's going to take a while, also even for 100. So let's do so another way to do is we can use the T range instead of from the tqdm T range, and then all we have to do is change this to T range, and then it will do the same thing. So basically it does the same thing. Okay, I'm going to cancel it, and I'm going to show you another example. This time I'm going to use the pandas. So same thing, we're going to import tqdm, and then import pandas as pd, and then import time again, and this time we're going to create the sample data frame. So this is a sample data frame. I'm going to use the column, say column 1, and range 100, and column 2 is going to be range from 100 to 200, and then here's our data frame, pd dot data frame, and then here's the data, and we're gonna process the data frame with tqdm. So for row in tqdm data frame dot iter rows, we're gonna iterate the rows, and then total length of the data frame, and then we're gonna describe description. Processing data frame. Okay, and don't forget to pip install pandas. Why did I type date? Here's the data. Okay, so here you can see the processing data frame, and here. Okay, let's do another example. That's fine. We don't need the pandas. We're gonna do another example with the function, how you can use tqdm to time, or to get the progress bar of the custom function. Let's call it just custom function data. Say result, we're gonna add for item in tqdm data and describe as custom function, and then unit item and result. And then we're gonna simulate some processing here again. Time, let's say it takes 0.1 second. Just try to simulate and then return the results. And then we're gonna do the data to, let's say, process. Go to range 10, and then result will be custom function data to process, and then we're going to print the results. Okay, going to clear this, then run it. So this is how we can do a progress bar for a custom function. Okay. Also, I want to show you other ways to do a progress bar. There are other ways to do progress bar. tqdm is not the only one. Here, let's say it's called. We can also use, and then we're gonna go back to tqdm and show you more examples. But right now, I want to show you other. So you need to import progress pip install progress bar, and then import progress bar, and then I'm gonna also import time progress and progress bar, and then same thing we can do with same way we did the tqdm, but we're gonna wrap with the progress this time because we're using the progress bar. Okay, and then same, let's give it 0.1 second, 0.1 second, and run it. So this is the progress bar. And then also there's another one called alive progress. Install okay, I think I already installed it, so anyway, let's use the alive progress from alive progress. We're gonna import the alive bar, and then also import the time because we're gonna use the time sleep. So with alive bar, let's do 10 again, s bar, and then for I in range, gonna do the 10 time dot sleep, same thing, 0.1 second, and then we're gonna do the bar. Okay, so this is the using alive progress and alive bar. And then I'm gonna show you a couple more things using rich. And I really like rich. It's just my personal for other things, but tqdm is still, when it comes to progress bar, tqdm is still one of the best, but rich is pretty good for other things, and it also has a progress bar. So we're gonna use you have to install the pip install rich first, and then we're gonna use rich progress, and then import progress, and then also import time, and then with progress as progress, let's do task equal to progress.add task. For the syntax, you can look up the documentation. I'm not going to cover. Going to take. I mean, don't want to make the video too long. Just wanted to go over quickly. So let's do cyan processing, and then let's do total 10 again. while not progress is finished, we gonna put it to sleep. Time start sleep, same thing, 0.1 second, and then we're gonna progress update, task, advance. So this is the progress bar. And then let's do another example. Let's do 2 tasks. So we have a task, let's call it task 1, advance 1, and then give it, let's say make it 50. Then we're gonna do task 2. Say 100, and give it a different color, magenta, and same thing, copy, and task 2, advance 2, and so this is how to get the 2 tasks. And let's go back to tqdm. And the same concept can be applied for the the following example from tqdm to, you just have to change the syntax. So where were we? Okay, we did the custom function, and then okay, let's see how you can change the bar style. So here is the documentation for the tqdm. Here, then you can search bar style. Bar format. Here's the bar format, the syntax. So I'm going to show you how you can apply to tqdm. From tqdm import tqdm, and I'm going to import time as we did before, and we're going to change the bar style. So this time I'm going to use the bar style instead. tqdm, same thing, range, and bar format here. Bar format, we can do I bar, R bar, where I bar is like this, R bar is like this, so we're gonna go with I bar. L bar, and then bar, let's go say 10, and say R bar, and we can give it a color. Here, how you can give bar color. I know this is a British English. Green, time dot sleep 1. Okay. So here, this is how you can customize the bar color and the style. And let's do another one. This time, let's do a nested loop example. Let's say gonna have two bars, nested loops. So outer bar for outer loops, and inner bar for inner loops. So let's start with, call it outer bar. Gonna give it a position, description, outer bar, and then inner bar for inner progress bar. DM, make it 5, 1, description, inner bar. Gonna leave false. I'll show you more example about this. And gonna do an inner loop for j in range 5 time dot sleep 0.1, and then we're gonna update the inner bar, and then we're gonna close the inner bar, and then we're gonna update the outer bar, and then we're gonna close the outer bar. So here we have inner bar and outer bar. Okay, so what happens if we don't give this? Let's remove this and see what happens. And I'll give you another example which will make it even clearer to see. So let's remove this and then run it again. So this is what happened. Gonna keep. Okay, let's do in another example to make it this time don't want to type too many, so let's use T range, and then we're gonna use 3 loops this time to demonstrate the progress bar for 3 nested loops. First one's fall in T range instead of, so that will cut down a lot. So let's say 5, description, first loop for j in T range. Let's make it double. Say, to demonstrate how. And the second loop. And here's the third one. K in T range. Let's do 50. So this is the third loop, and then we're gonna give it beef. We'll do false. Sleep. Let's give it 0.01, so we can observe. Okay, let's run it. Sleep is not defined. Import sleep. Okay. Okay, let's reduce a little bit. Taking too long. Let's make it 5 also. 25. See, whenever it finished to second loop, it kept printing. So let's leave it also for second loop. See, this is much better. So this is just a quick example of tqdm and other progress bars. So hope you find this useful, and thanks for checking out.